I'm new here.
Okay.
I'm new here. Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi
just
everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. I'm just gonna let some people flood in because the
Yeah.
things. Sometimes it tells us when we're live, sometimes it doesn't. It's just crazy sauce. Crazy. I'm not puffing.
We're about to do it.
I see people watching, but I don't see Johnny.
Johnny. That's a cute name.
That's a cute name for a little kitten. Midnight Fast. So cute. Loving those birds.
Ambiance. Whoever has the birds chirping in the background, I love that.
Because Kiki's outside.
I'm outside.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I love it.
I'm outside, and the sun's going down, so the birds are. Yep. This is my ambiance. This is when I come outside and enjoy the witch's lettuce, witch's cabbage, and this is what I hear all the time.
It's beautiful.
Crazy part is, I'm not even in like the countryside of Virginia. This is the city. I'm in the city. Or the county.
All right. So we've been live for 2 minutes. So let's talk some things.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. So Kiki's here for the first time ever.
Hey, wait, but I think I'm here. There we go.
Look, I'm on screen instead of in the chats for once.
I know. It's so exciting. So excited to have you here.
I'm happy to be here, Fred. You know, I've been talking about getting on here since like episodes was in
Forever.
the series. Yeah.
Forever.
One of the big
Life was lifing, so
Yeah. Tell me
Shout out
about
to
it.
Drunken Divination on their 90th something episode.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already been, we're almost to 100. Insane.
6 more.
Are y'all doing something like, are y'all gonna do like a 100th episode thing?
I don't know, maybe.
I won't wear pants.
You won't wear pants? Just to not? I won't wear pants.
I'm about to say, I don't.
It's my business, not your business.
Well, everyone, we are really excited to get this thing started. So, Mark, whenever you're ready, I will do the thing that you probably do.
That beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, that.
Your mic's doing it again. Quit it.
Do what?
Your mic's doing it again. Quit it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. If you were sorry, you'd fix it.
I tried. I'll just.
It's very hard.
Welcome to Drunken Divinations, everyone, where we drink and read your cards so you don't have to.
Oh,
We're here
proper.
almost every other weekend. We weren't here last other weekend because I was sicker than a dog. It was awful. 100% not recommend. So bad.
I could have did it by myself, but I chose not to.
Damn. I mean, you did have that option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always have that option.
Yeah, pretty much.
So remember that, Nathan.
Pretty much. Oh, goodness. We readings here for freebies, but we also really recommend that you tip us, because if you tip us, we'll take shoe keys or something, and it might get us tipsier, which will make the show a lot more interesting.
I think somebody might have their sound turned up too high because I think it's echoing.
Oh, is it me?
Is it me?
Is that better?
I don't hear it anymore.
A little better.
Better? Worse?
I don't hear it.
So it's better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah, so tip us, please, and we'll take shots, and it'll be fun. And if you want your cards read, just put it in all caps in the chat so we can see it, because we're going to be a little tipsy later. So
Yep.
it'll be fun.
Right.
Do it. Right now. Do it.
Like,
You that's watching. Your
ask a question.
You know, does anyone else have those moments where you can feel yourself slipping off, like just staring off into space, and then you have to like mentally be like, you need to rein it back in? Okay, cool.
I do it all the time. I can be in mid-conversation and I zoned off into space. And I tell everybody, I don't necessarily know what's going on, but I can tell you my ADHD starts acting up, and I can go into multiple thoughts off of one trigger word about 5 different thoughts that came to my brain. All unrelated things, but all got triggered from one word.
Right.
Anthony gets it. Anthony said Mark is about to crash out. Anthony gets it because I can still hear it. It doesn't bug me.
And
all right,
that's
what's
why I
everyone
come outside
reading?
And again, have some witch cabins.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to ask that question.
Don't you
say
tell me?
Did you say reading or drinking?
Yes.
Oh. I'm reading the Radiant Wise Tarot, which is basically the Rider-Waite. And I'm drinking this.
Oh.
This.
Okay. Yeah, it gotta go down.
Yeah. You know? So
I don't know what tarot this is. It didn't really say. I ordered it from Shein because I needed another tarot deck, because my delightful gremlins ripped my Modern Witch tarot up. So I got a pair from off of Shein. They're cute little. They got the meanings on them. They're cute little.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought they were cute. Yeah, I thought they were cute. You know, I got another pair. I have another set, but I was like, I want to learn how to read better before I open those, because those are just straight pictures. There's no meaning, nothing, just the words and the picture. So I'm like, all right, I want to get a little better at tarot to be able to identify, not just identify, because I can identify the cards, but be able to be like, oh, you pulled this, what you going through? Because maybe that's the Nine of Swords.
You want to get to the whole Molly, you in danger, girl level.
You in danger, Molly, you in danger, girl. And I'm drinking Pinot Gris with a little bit of pink lemonade.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, Grigio. I am reading the Britney Spears Oracle deck because I can. And I'm drinking Seagram Escapes, and they are Black Cherry Fizz. This one's Black Cherry Fizz, but look at my other juice box. I got a whole case of them.
Oh, I love Seagrams. I love Seagrams. They're ginger ale and everything.
Yummy.
Tasty.
All right, y'all viewers. Well, you know what that means. Put your questions in the chat. We are ready. If you don't have a general question but would like to have a general reading, you could just say general.
Yep.
Yeah, but otherwise we're gonna sit here and talk y'all's ears off. So
Britney Spears got there's a tarot deck for the Queen.
Yeah.
do what?
Britney Spears got a tarot deck.
It's an oracle one. My sister got it for me for my birthday.
I would scream.
I did. I unwrapped it and I was like, "What?"
No,
great.
That's like me getting my sister something Friends. She wouldn't even care what it is as long as it was Friends.
Mm-hmm. Anthony says he'll take a general.
And I'll take $1 tip.
I'll take $1. Y'all don't have to. Hey, dollars add up.
They really do.
It doesn't make sense. It makes dollars.
What do we use them here for? To help pay for the booze.
Yeah.
I told y'all always remind me of that scene in Tu Wong Fu. Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying?
Why are you crying? I know that little Latin boy in drag is crying.
That is my movie. That's what introduced me to drag. I don't care what nobody says. Tu Wong Fu. That was a movie. That was a movie to see.
Aww.
To see all the masculine straight men be the most sassiest, dangerous drag queens that ever. Man, Patrick Swayze as Vita.
Yeah.
I love Vita jogs. Vita works out. Do you like my nails? Do you like my nails?
That's my favorite scene. You like my nails?
Hey, I remember being a little kid seeing that, like, yeah.
Yes, that scene made
Autumn.
me giggle out loud.
This damn speaker thing is, not speaker, this AC unit is so loud.
Is it me?
But if I go inside, my children are going to hear me talking and wake up. It's like the mom's voice wakes up everyone.
Whenever y'all are ready, let me know.
I'm ready. Someone had a question? I can't see the chat like I want.
Oh, sorry. I meant to pull it up.
You had a general.
Okay, bet. I'm ready whenever y'all ready.
Right.
I'm ready.
Boo. I pulled for you. 5 of Wands in reverse. 6 abounds, and it is hard to know who to trust. Conflicts should be settled. Disagreements rage out of control. The situation at hand is not worth your time and attention. Oh shit, I just lost my card.
Buy a home.
Buy a home. Buy a house. So basically, it's drama that you're worried about. Wow, and stop worrying about it. It's none of your business.
Ooh.
That's all I gotta say about it.
I pulled the Starlet. It says the Starlet is all about the power of glamour to boost your mood and make a statement, even without the red carpet. Bitch, get into that glamour magic. Throw some of that into your life. Make people be like, well, make them do a double take action. You know what I mean. Get bad with yourself. Go ahead.
Okay. My card for you, Aunt, was the Ace of Pentacles. And what I got from it was The keywords are prosperity and power, opportunity, manifestation, and new venture. Also labor. The time is right for you to take action of your ideas. So I know that pentacles and coins associate with money or fortune. So what I got from just this card was basically, go ahead, take charge of whatever you need to take charge of. Like it's going, it's going. Seems like it's gonna get you some good opportunities and stuff. If you feel like you need to take charge of something or get ahead of something, do it. Because it looks like it's gonna be rewarding.
Just do it.
Yeah, my friend taught me that pentacles and coins usually associate with money or fortune.
Yeah, exactly. Get that bag, Anthony.
He said, "Get that bag top off."
Look, my friend want a farmhouse.
He said, "Why is Autumn yelling in the chat?" I said, "The rule is all caps, Anthony."
And said, "Why people yelling?"
It's driving me insane.
You should have ignored the general request.
That's fine. Here we go. This is fine.
And said, "Why?"
Oh, another question. I forgot we were on a show. Uh-oh.
A general. Hi, Miss Autumn.
General.
Or Autumn. I can't call you Miss. We live in a different world now. Which I love. I don't mind.
Being in a different world is like my everyday state. But it's reality anymore, really.
That's what I have to count on. Shuffle.
I haven't been told to stop yet, so same.
Well, I got one card that won't try to get back in the deck, but I guess that was supposed to be her card. I forced it back in. It'll pop up. It'll pop up.
Get there. Oh, stop.
That's crazy. We said this card earlier.
Ooh. All right.
I'm ready when y'all are ready.
This is my sister. When it's people that I really, really know closely, I'm like more likely to go to the book because I don't trust myself, and I should, but I don't. So
I don't trust myself either. Okay, I get it.
are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, Autumn.
Yeah.
For your general, I pulled a face card. King of Swords in reverse. Because that's this deck, it's sassy. So with it being a face card, usually it's a person or a specific energy tied to the reading. So it's a male energy, mental instability, not grasping the truth of the situation, and needing to take control over all areas of your life.
Oh my god, not you talking about her son.
Oh my gosh, it could be. Oh my gosh, it could be her own child. I didn't even think about that. Oh my, it's happened.
Nathan, I'm going to crash out on you. Your mic is doing it again. That's making it worse.
Well, I'm done. Read forward.
Are you sure? Okay, anyways, I got the professional. Oh wait, it's me. It's doing it for me too. It's not you, Nathan. I'm still mad at you. I'm down, but I am. I'll find something to later on tonight when I'm playing games. It's not Nathan. It's probably me. whatever, I'm the problem. It's fine. The professional knows how to get the job done. You know what's itching at the back part of your mind, and you know how to get it taken care of. So get done and get it taken care of, Autumn. I'm done.
My card is the Nine of Swords, but it's reversed. And it says the Nine of Swords is supposed to represent patience and unselfishness, timidness, control, decisions made, and finding help. So I should have grabbed my book. But so basically, I'm getting from this is that whatever decisions you're making or have to make, be patient. Time will come, and you'll get your outcome.
I'm certain that means you need to get the message. Autumn.
How many times do you have to learn the same lesson, old man?
She's gotten these before. She's gotten these. Yeah.
Oh, she did say
because
patient.
the card, because with the nine of swords upright, it's anxiety, everything opposite of whatever. So with it reversed, it's her having to either learning patient or having to be patient about whatever choices she done sat and made or have to make.
Well, see, there you
Good
go.
luck with that, Autumn. Patience.
Decisions.
If you're getting another message that says be patient, maybe you should, I don't know, be patient.
That's like asking that's like asking a blade of grass, why are you green?
Because it's autumn and she's a forest.
Yeah.
Yes,
He has no patience.
He has no patience. But it's
I
funny.
don't either. I'm a Sag though, so.
Me either. I don't either, to be honest.
I have patience. It's just I don't have patience for people.
Yeah, that one too.
Good point. Good.
Yeah, it's like
I like how you
whenever they call on the phone and it's like it's a customer and they're just going on, and it's like I just need to know what you want. I don't care about your kids and your grandkids or what you're doing this weekend. Shut up and tell me what's wrong with you so I can figure out how to get it done and get you off the phone so I can quit talking to you because you're annoying.
Yep.
And that's all customer service. Oh, goodness gracious. I love it here. We have so much fun.
I do too. My vape either died or it's finally out. Where's the other one?
I'm trying to breathe life in mine too, and I think it's done.
I want something sour.
See, with my bro, so I get all my vapes from my baby brother, and what he does is when they're halfway done, he gives them to me and buys him a new one. So I end up collecting a lot over like the past couple months, just because.
That's nice.
That's fair.
Like, especially sometimes they don't always nearly done. He'll give them to me halfway, and he'll be like, he's like, I don't really like this flavor, and I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. I don't even care about the flavor sometimes. I just be needing that itch to smoke.
You're like, that's mine now, thank you.
I haven't had a cigarette in 5 days.
Until you reach that point to where it's almost dead and you inhale and then you taste battery and you're like, yeah.
Like,
and then suddenly you start speaking in like this weird digitized voice and it sounds like you're getting sucked into the Matrix and it's not a good time.
Nope. You can taste it. It hits the back of your throat. So now you feel like the piece of the dead battery or the old battery, some fluid then got in your mouth from inhaling.
Don't smoke, kids.
Don't smoke.
Yeah, don't.
But I haven't had a cigarette. How old is my middle child? I haven't had a cigarette in about 8 years.
Hey.
It's funny. I didn't smoke before then, and then I started to smoke cigarettes, and then I still hated the smell of cigarettes, and then was still smoking, and I just stopped. I just didn't want to smoke cigarettes anymore.
Hey.
That's fair.
We need more questions, y'all. Hey, you people watching.
Hey, all you people.
Hey, people. And if you haven't shared this stream, you should
My
share the
husband plants
stream.
are growing
Otherwise, you don't
beautifully.
love
He's
us.
growing which is cabbage.
Yeah. Who?
My husband, and they are
Growing,
flourishing.
which is
Yes,
cabbage.
yep, and they are flourishing beautifully. He has this
Ah.
magnificent green thumb because he done fixed my cucumbers, and they're he done beautiful. Like I'm like, babe, you got like a weird little green thumb.
I had to move, so I started tomatoes.
I wanted to do tomatoes.
Potatoes. I started pumpkin, and then herbs, obviously, but also strawberries. I had to take my strawberries into this little greenhouse area because the damn rabbits were eating them.
I was about to say, you're still close to the island?
I'm on the island.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of little bunnies and other little things, little critters that be quick to get up in them strawberries.
Yeah, but I'm like, really? Like already? Like they didn't even touch the berries. Like
you know what I find weird?
What?
Like people that live on islands like Nathan, like what if somebody decided one day to go out and like hunt and they accidentally kill like the last animal of that kind on that island? I know this is not ever going to happen.
Yeah,
but
like the last local native.
Mind where I'm like, what happens? What happens? What happens? And then I realize it's the modern age and they can just bring more of that kind of animal over on the island.
I'm gonna say, yeah, baby, because they making dragons at this point. I mean, not dragons, dire wolves. So
yeah. But that is a serious thing for like plants and stuff, though. Like there's certain areas you can't plant because they're so invasive.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny wants a general, please. By the way, did I announce that? But yeah, like something we have. The only thing that I think that is like, because I don't know if there's hunting on the island or not. Actually, I would imagine there is because there's like fishing game here. So I'm sure somebody does.
Games are my favorite. We should play games after this.
We will. But also, like, I don't know. I don't know. The deer here aren't scared of anybody.
Except me.
Except Mark. And the only thing that we have one thing of that I can think of that everybody is like, steer clear, don't go near him, is Bruiser the elk. But that's because he gets cranky. So,
well, I mean, if I was an elk, I'd get cranky too because I'm an elk.
And he's like not interested in breeding because they brought like females over.
Did you guys ever like, I don't know, think to ask like, why are you so angry all the time?
Well, they do, but he's so cranky that like he goes after people. So he doesn't really give anybody a straight answer.
It's like that. It's like a what is that, found footage style, where you, like, you know, in movies, whenever the person's running and they drop their phone and like it's just like this, like the
oh, Kiki.
Yeah. I like it. Keep going. No, get out of here.
I thought you were saying like the elk chasing people or getting cranky with people was like found footage, and I was gonna be like, oh yeah, kind of like that Death of a Unicorn movie.
It's not found footage.
It's not, but it's still really good.
It's not found footage at all.
It's not, but it's still really good. And you know, elks and horns and antlers and stabbing people.
I haven't seen that. I knew it was going to be good, though.
I need to watch it.
It's good. It's really good. Oh, okay. So I'm ready for Johnny's. I have one ready. Are we all ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta hold my phone.
Johnny, I pulled the daddy card in reverse.
What's with you and all the reversals tonight? You need to knock it off.
It's this deck. It's this deck. I'm telling you. So, daddy card in reverse is saying, don't be too frugal. We ain't got no sugar daddy currently at this moment to be paying our bills and buying our things for us. So let's just be very careful about our spending. Okay? That's what this card says. That or someone is in your life who is the opposite of daddy, which means they're doing too much spending. But this is probably representative of you, so just watch your spending. That's what my card says.
That's crazy.
No.
Is it me, Jesus?
But also, don't take too much advice from me because I'm broke. So there's that.
You're not broke. You don't need fixing.
Oh, I'm bougie on a budget, so...
You're broke with expensive taste. I get it.
You are broke gay.
Yeah, broke.
Or
Or baroque. There we go. Baroque.
baroque.
Not broke.
Yeah.
Baroque.
Like the period, okay?
As soon as I figure out it's the very last one, of course. Anyways, I pulled yoga.
You?
Follow the yoga's example and take a moment to breathe and relax, collecting all the energy within you and find your inner light. Smoke a blunt, relax, and chill out is what that card's saying. And maybe bend a little. You know, put your legs behind your ears. You know what I mean?
I think I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah, put some cologne on your ankles. You'll thank me later.
I do that. Oh, I do that.
No, I get it.
I legit do that because the legs in the air and he's going, you know, it's other smells that's going on.
She gets it. She gets it. She gets it.
You want something that's going to make him lick them ankles. I sell body oil, by the way. Wiki Beauty.
Speaks in the description.
Oh, is it my turn to go as well?
Yes.
I pulled the two of swords, and this card says listen to your inner voice when making your decisions. So looks like you've probably been stalling on something, probably indecisive about some decisions. Just be careful when making them. Follow your inner voice.
Word.
It doesn't look like there's any wrong decisions. Just follow the one that fits you.
Yeah, don't let anybody strong arm you.
Yeah, don't get strong armed by follow your voice. Lead with what it's best for you. What you can work with.
Queen. Word.
And it's the card. I can't wait to get some more cards. I'm lit. I think I want to get that Buffy set, but I wasn't a big Buffy fan.
I want that Buffy set.
Now the Agatha cards that's releasing in July, they've been sitting in my carts for a while.
Might have been pre-ordered.
Yeah. Look at both.
Anyway,
yeah.
Hold up. You said you wasn't a big Buffy fan?
Not just as far as like I watched the show growing up,
okay.
But I wasn't into it like I was with Charmed and all of them. Like, I loved watching, but first of all, Sarah Michelle Gellar, right? That
scared me.
Look, I almost scared you. You almost denied this friendship.
You scared me. I was like, no, hold up.
Get her off here right now. No,
I'll be honest. I didn't watch Buffy until I was in college.
I watched it growing up, just as far as she was on TV. It was on TV, and that's how I was introduced to Sarah Michelle Gellar. Like before she was Daphne and Scooby Doo, I know a lot of generations know her. No, I knew her as Buffy. She was Buffy. I would see her on TV. You know, us in the South, that's Buffy. That's Buffy. And you would see her on anything. So no, I wasn't as big as a Buffy fan as I couldn't get into it like I did with Charm. Charm snatched me.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was always
Angel. I liked Angel, and it made me. Angel
I didn't watch Angel,
and I didn't realize until probably like mid-season that Angel was a spinoff of Buffy. Until that episode, she came up there, and he got all crazy. Or there might be a Buffy episode, which y'all know they couldn't be together. Y'all know the story.
Yeah. See, I was the same way because
back then.
I would come home from school and I'd turn on TNT because I knew, like, okay, Charmed was going to be on soon. So I'd watch Angel just because it was on before Charmed. So I knew about Buffy because of Angel.
Yeah.
But I didn't really, like, go into it because also this is pre-streaming, right? So we couldn't all just log into Netflix or Hulu or wherever.
Y'all remember Netflix used to come as a DVD jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't remember that. Like, my grandma used to get Netflix.
I was too poor at that time, but I remember Mark telling me about how his family would get DVDs from Netflix, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I wish I was rich.
Look, I used to borrow mine from Grandma.
What's
she used to
really
call me
funny
like, you
is,
still got Twilight? Like, yes, ma'am.
what's really funny is I knew the password to like log on, and my parents didn't know I knew the password to log on. So like if I told my dad to like, ooh, order this movie because I want to watch it, like he'd be like, okay, I added it. The next day while they were still at work after I got home from school, I would log in and update the queue to make that one next. And I was like, damn.
Next.
And then I remember this one specific time Mom got really mad. She's like, I thought this movie was supposed to be next, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I better space this out so they don't get too questionable. So then I moved on to where I would only do it like once every like 2 or 3 months. I would wait because I didn't really care for like movies that much. It would only be movies that I've watched like once and I just wanted to watch again because I could. It was like those kinds of movies.
Those kinds of movies. Yep, that's how it was with Twilight.
Like the Hansel and Gretel with Howie Mandel.
God.
Which movie?
Such a good movie.
Hansel and Gretel with Howie Mandel.
You remember that?
Let me find out that's Howie Mandel, and I never realized that's Howie.
Oh, yeah.
Wow!
I know, right?
No, because probably like a few years ago, y'all remember the cartoon Bobby's World. So that was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. So my mom was like, yeah. That's Howie Mandel, Shakila.
Yeah.
I'm like, what Howie Mandel? Dylan O'Deal, Howie Mandel? My mom's like, yeah, you never realized that? I go back as soon as the episodes start, I scream. My mom was like, yeah, Bobby World was about his son.
Huh.
And I was like, yo, Howie Mandel has been a part of my life for a very long time. What's the other one? What's the other movie he's in? He plays a monster. Little Monsters.
Yeah, he was
Because it has the brothers in there for Boy Meets World.
I don't know. The Lawrence brothers.
I remember his name
Matthew
was Corey,
and
but that was his name in the show.
What was their names? Matthew and Joey Lawrence. Matthew and Joey Lawrence.
Down and down the road.
Goodness.
These ones are my favorite. Jamaican Me Happies.
I love Jamaican. I'm about to go get
strawberry, lemon, watermelon, and guava. Name a more iconic 1, 2, 3, 4.
The strawberry and lemon itself was good.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we're still taking questions too, so like you don't just have to sit here and listen to us ramble.
Yeah, y'all don't have to sit and listen to us, right? We're taking questions.
Or just listen to us ramble. That's fine.
Or just listen to us ramble. That's fine too. If you asked a question, but now you're like, darn, I should have asked this question instead, you could still ask that question. Because like, we're awesome like that. You know?
Very much so. I'm sitting here playing with my cards. I'm about to check to see if my
Same. I'm sitting here spinning them and shit. Like, gee, maybe I can get some. Maybe I can get some right side ups. You know. I'm sitting here changing their directions and shit. We'll see. It might happen. Oh goodness gracious. I really am spinning them.
Okay.
I wasn't lying.
You do.
He told me to wait till I was done. I tried to go retrieve the baby, and my husband said no.
He said no.
No, he was just like, "Are you still?" He was like, "Are y'all still streaming?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, no, go ahead." You know.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, he likes to try to give me my piece when he can.
That's good.
Yeah, when he can. But also,
nice and a nice.
Yeah, but it's like when the kids are still going. It's like when the kids are still going off, and I know he's trying to help. It's like that's not peace. You're like he's helping by getting them in line, but I still, I'm still mama. So, but he does like to give me my moments to myself. Like, hey, did you play with your cabbage? Did you do this? Yeah, he'll make.
I love that.
Sure, that's my new. I'm gonna start saying that now. He'll make sure of it all. He.
Just remember where you heard it, girl.
Always.
It's TM.
I get majority of my lingo from y'all.
Oh God. Anthony has another question.
Ask away, Ant.
What is something he should be mindful of with this new endeavor?
Don't be a bitch. Next question.
Be a bitch that shit. Not a bitch that poops.
What?
I don't know.
Because that's definitely not how that goes.
That's not how it goes. I don't know.
Be a bitch that shits, not a girl that poops.
That's what I said.
I don't believe that for a single second.
Oh, excuse me.
Nope.
Johnny said her adopted sister got married to someone.
I love that for you.
Congrats. I hope you like them.
I'm not even going to read this because I know what it's going to say. Anyways, I'm ready.
Well, I'm
It's your fault, not mine.
I have to figure the fuck out what this is. I don't like this card, so I'm gonna reshuffle.
You can't do that.
Well, I don't like this card, so I'm gonna read it from the book. The card I got is...
I'm on my patio. I can't see through this quiet.
Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It says, throwing money away. Losing things that are important to you by not paying attention to them. And that's all she wrote. I told you I didn't like that card. I told you.
No, it's a good thing Anthony got it.
This is a sassy deck. She's sassy.
So, I pulled the spotlight. What did I just say? Be a bitch that shits. This new endeavor, make sure all eyes are on you in a good way, not a bad way. make sure you let them know that this is what I can do and this is what I do good.
And this is what I'm best at.
Yeah, that. Very much that.
And you make sure you tell them as soon as you walk in that you're a bitch that shit.
Or you can do what my husband do and say my wife will hex all you motherfuckers.
That too.
That too. I love to hear him say stuff like that. Like, bro, I'm not even going to argue with you. Like, you know what my wife can do? I'd be like, what I can do, baby? What I can do? The card I pulled the 5 of Wands, and this card says, learn to take life as it comes, both positive and negative. It's reversed as well. So it is for passive, scattered, desire, a complex situation, like the question you asked about the endeavors. And hold on, y'all, I'm still reading the card. Oh, learn to take life as it comes, both positive and negative. Yeah, and this card add on to what Mark says. And if they make sure when them eyes is on you, if it is a bad, a negative light, turn that joint into a positive light.
Yeah.
So like that's how I took that card. The both negative and positive. All right, cool. The negative is it might be negative attention, but you got all eyes on you now. So let's make this. Let's turn this into something. Everybody watching you, give them something to watch.
Make it happen, honey. Mm-hmm. Make it happen. Mm-hmm. I was telling Anthony though the other night. I was like, it's so funny because we were watching The Craft, and I put it on just to like fall asleep to it or whatever, and he's like,
that's what I do with practical magic.
Listen, you know the part of The Craft where Sarah is walking down the hallway and she like yanks that blonde girl's hair and she goes, sorry, I thought you saw that. I said, I've done that to people, and Anthony was like, what? And I said, yeah, I used to do shit like that to people in high school all the time. And he's like, what did you do with their hair? And I said, nothing. I'm not gross. I just made sure I kept everybody on their toes.
Yeah. It's true. It was fun.
I didn't actually do anything. And so now, as an adult, if like I talk to somebody from high school who isn't Mark, they're usually like, do you remember that one time that you said you would do this? And I'll be like, no, but that sounds like me. I was so cringe. I loved it. I lived my life. It was like horse girl, but instead of the horse girl, I was the weird witch boy.
That was me.
Crystal Foreman was a horse girl.
The weird black girl that was
still is.
I didn't fit in with the cool black kids, and I didn't fit in with the weird emo kids. I was just in the middle. The friends that I had in high school, I'm still friends with majority of those people that were bold enough to be my friend. Like to openly be like, no, she cool, she weird, but she cool.
Yeah. See.
Couldn't be me. I'm only friends with Nathan. Now, anyway.
But I am. Okay. Hold on though, because we held at least a decent amount of friends out of high school into adulthood until they did something crazy, cuckoo, shady, whatever as adults.
Look, go ahead.
I love how he's really thinking about it. Like, so you're saying you're not claiming anything after high school if they did something stupid as adults. It's no, after high school I don't know them. That's your reality now.
Yeah. Show enough is. Because you know what? That's none of my business. That's not my business. That's on you. That's on you, boo-boo. I don't mind my business to be over here living my best life. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I have people from high school
smoking meth, probably.
No, heavy man.
That's
I see
Mark saying
people.
our high school
Our
people.
high school probably is smoking meth.
No,
Either smoking meth, doing some kind of drugs, or a combination of those two, and then
Yep.
probably their significant other, or that, or popping out babies.
Yep, the same here. You're either doing all of those things, popping out babies, or either going to jail for the guys.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm smiling.
Forgot about that one.
Yep. Like I know, and shout out to the boys in high school that wait until you get in high school, out of high school, to where old and adults to go, I always like you. You know what you can do, sir? You know what you can do with no water?
Eat a bag of dicks.
Man, you can devour an entire bag of Richards. Like, I do not, I have dealt with one boy since high school. I'm married to him. I've popped out 3 of his children. We have 6 altogether. I'm cool. Cool.
What is it Anthony always says? We try to have kids, but they keep coming out looking like shit. That's what Anthony says.
I love Anthony. We trying. Anthony's like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. They just not outright.
It's just not working.
They just not coming.
Girl.
Nope, but I manifested that too, because I wrote I was going to be his wife in my diary so much that I was going to marry him so much. I manifested that without even realizing I did.
You know, I used to do that too.
It's
used
scary.
to do what? Manifest people? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then it's like, when you get the person and it's like, okay, this is what comes with them. Are you ready to deal with that? And I had to either learn, yeah, I'm ready to deal with it, or I'm packing my bags. But I love my husband.
I'm usually disappointed.
I'm usually gone. Yeah.
So you're usually gone?
I sometimes with guys before, because of course I was on and off with my husband since high school. With other dudes, it just felt like, all right, I'm ready to dip anyway, because you're not the one. I'm gonna go. It's like I subconsciously always knew I was gonna be with him, but like it was still, I don't know. But I did that damn practical magic spell when I was little, so.
Oh.
Fletcher.
I did a spell to call a loved one, and I like wrote it out, and it was very, very specific, and it was like right down to their sign and like everything. And it worked, and it was great, but like it's one of those things where hindsight's 20/20, and you're like, yeah, I definitely didn't realize that that's not what I needed.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted that, but that's definitely not what was needed in my life.
That's why you, like, even with me and my husband are complete opposites. Like when I tell y'all hot and cold. He's a Cancer, I'm a Sagittarius. We are complete opposites. Yeah, y'all laughing. We complete opposites. But we're still learning after being together for a long time, after having kids this long. We're still learning to be with each other, to exist in each other's essence.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Right? That's what matters.
It's fun, and with both of us, I guess you can see like, all right, this person willing to deal with my shit.
Welcome back, Mark. What happened?
My cat.
What'd your cat do?
He kept opening the door and creeping in here. I was like,
Mark, I know you said before, what's your cat's name?
Fletcher.
Fletcher?
Fletcher. Yeah.
I love that. Where you get that from?
Murder, She Wrote.
I knew it sounded familiar.
The little Murder, She Wrote.
Well, don't feel bad. I named all the cats that I had after TV shows. Prudence was named after Prudence Blackwood from Sabrina. Ambrose was also named after Sabrina. Sansa was named after Game of Thrones.
Cute.
I think that's it. No, the 2 cats I had that I really didn't want, that I were watching, I forgot what I named them.
I named my dog after a teacher that I had.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to name my next animal or something I get Jinx, because we watched Arcane and I love it. My husband's a gamer, so he was the one who told me that Arcane was based from the game League of Legends.
Yeah.
Arcane was good.
Was it? I've heard really good things.
My old dog used to say that he watched it. I should have watched it.
Oh yeah.
What?
Your ex-boss now officially. Oh. Okay. We'll get through this. We'll all get through this.
Don't talk about it.
You'll talk about it.
Oh.
Anyways.
Anyway. What was Johnny's cat's name? Johnny just said they named their cat something cool.
Midnight Bass?
That's what it was. Midnight Bass. Yeah.
Midnight Bass?
Yeah, Midnight Bass.
B-A-S.
I love that too.
That's cute. That is so cute. But yeah, I named my dog after a teacher, and it's funny because I have that teacher on Facebook, and so every now and then, Mark, if you go on my accounts or whatever and go back and look, she's acknowledged it. She's been like, "I love your dog's name," and I'm like, "Thanks."
And then your dog's name, Babe.
Oh,
I miss her. Is she doing okay? But I'm not even worried about it anymore. My hair is gonna stay like this. I look like I'm in a powdered wig.
I love it.
Is she doing okay?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I was off meta for a while, so.
I still don't
I'll
have
see.
it.
We shall
Anyway, will this year be my year career-wise? I don't know. Will it?
Let's see.
Are you gonna make it that way? That's what you really need to ask
Ooh,
yourself.
I like that one.
Oh,
Sometimes
hell yeah.
make it right. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me tell y'all something about y'all friend. I know y'all see a black girl, but I was raised in the county.
Same.
My mama made sure of that. One thing about it, my mama made sure of that. Not saying, not putting a stereotype on myself. I'm just very cultured in different stuff.
Yeah.
I'm very cultured in different stuff. I'm different music. I be driving. People be surprised when they hear AC/DC. I'm like, yeah, y'all didn't think this girl with bamboo earrings would be bumping this, would it? Y'all didn't think the girl with bamboo earrings know the words to Highway to Hell, huh?
People get so surprised. Like my boss, especially my ex-boss.
Oh.
We were talking about like food and stuff one day, and I made shepherd's pie and I brought it in for everyone. And he told his sister that it was better than their grandmother's. They're black, so that to me is a compliment. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh my god, thanks." And he's like, "How did you learn?" And I said, "Well, growing up, our neighbors were black. So like I would go babysit their kid, Larry. Nathan, you remember Larry, right?
Yes.
Like I would go babysit their kids, and they would have my family over for like Thanksgiving, any holiday and stuff. And you know, I learned my cooking mainly from them and my sister and my mom. So
Shout out
like,
Larry.
Mark said, I know how to make black folks mac and cheese. Basically,
that's a good skill to have, though.
Ooh, you got some cooking skills, and yeah, like you said, like I think, like for example, my sister's fiance, his best friend's white. We don't look at him as that white dude that's part of the family. He's family, like he's family. My nephews, they call him Uncle Gage, like they know he white. It's funny because one of my nephews had asked, Uncle Gage, why are you white and everyone else black? He was just like,
What'd he say?
He asked my nephew had asked I call him my brother Gage, like, why are you white and everyone else is black? He's like, I just am. He was like, but you're still my uncle, right? He's like, yeah. Like, okay.
I was totally hoping he'd have some random answer for it. That was just completely.
What?
No,
I am.
Yeah.
Knowing him, he
probably
did. But my sister just told me, like, he just told him, like, my nephew was just like, well, you still my uncle, right? He was like, yeah, I'm still your uncle.
Aww.
Like, oh, love it. Yeah, my neighbors, I love them. I love them. Yeah, we see color, but we don't see color around here.
Right.
It's acknowledged, like, oh, you white, okay, cool. All right, now you play games? You play video games? You watch anime? You cook? You like what sports you like? Okay, cool.
Right.
I don't like sports.
Right.
The only sports I ever watched was that boxing match between Mike Tyson and what's his face, and I was like,
and you enjoyed it, right? Wasn't it dramatic?
The Paul brothers? Was it Jake or Logan?
I don't know.
Who fought?
I did. Though I did see the other day that this happened to one of them, and I laughed really loud.
What happened? Oh, the one that.
My husband said it was Jake.
Are they both fighting?
I'm just gonna leave this here.
That's your new face picture? I love it.
Yeah.
Are they both fighting now? Both of those brothers?
Who cares? Look what happened.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah,
look at that. That looks like that hurts.
That does hurt.
Like, ow.
I can taste that photo.
Listen.
Isn't that sad?
If we fighting and I'm losing, I'm gonna bite you.
You
can't eat him.
That's me all the way. If I feel like that I'm going down and I didn't pull as many tags as I would like to, yeah, I'm gonna eat you. I'm becoming a careful.
I will eat you. It's over. You are consumed.
Once any piece of you, yeah.
I've said this before. If I ever get in a fight, it's probably because I'm running my mouth when I shouldn't. And you know what? At the end of the day, when I have a bloody nose and I'm on the ground, I'm still gonna be running my mouth.
I can see it. I can see you still talking, and I'm just like, Mark, please stay down.
They're like broken noses. I'm like, yeah, you fucking better run away, you little bitch.
Mind you, you're the one that's on the stretcher.
Yeah. I can see it.
Lucky the stretcher's holding me back.
Yup, you're a Capricorn because my cousin talks hella. He calls me talking smack, and I just be like, "Good morning, how are you?"
Good morning.
My facial expression.
Like he'll be like, "I've been calling your stupid stuff all week." I'm like, "Yeah, I love you too."
Autumn, we'll get to you eventually.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were doing something. Sorry.
Yeah, I just remembered I pulled a card and I was like, we'll get to you. It's fine.
No, I got it in my hand.
Me too. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Sister from the same mister, I pulled 4 of Swords in reverse. I'm really trying really hard to manifest right side up cards, and it's just not happening today. But it says here, unstable mind, not trusting your ability to calculate what is happening, unable to act, need for calm and restorative space, gather your thoughts. So, excuse me, my idea from this is that you should not worry about it and you should just do it anyway. Kind of like I told Anthony, don't worry about it. Like, I know we're saying that we're here and we're going to draw cards and we're going to ask questions, but like, don't ask the question, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you so much for your question, but how dare you? You know, you should know better. You should do it. But I say that with love.
Are you done?
What?
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pulled the strong woman. And I don't think I need to go into context. I'm just.
But that's my point.
Right there. Right there. Hey, our cards are lining up. Our cards are lining up. Because wait till y'all get to mine.
I have to go break the seal. I'm going to go piss.
Go piss,
Okay.
girl.
Don't drown.
You can take your turn, Kiki. He don't need to hear it. He don't need to hear it.
I got the King of Pentacles. And, well, I pulled the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles upright is continue to solve issues in practical ways. The keywords is realistic, solid, good character, intelligence, steady, and reliable, providing. So what I get from this card is that, shoot, that damn Pinot Grigio. I hate, and then my ADHD going, so I have a million thoughts. What I got from it is when it's like continue to go in practical ways, whatever way that, you know, however you need to make these decisions, because it seems like you got a lot of this they all decision based, friend. What you doing? Look, I was talking to your brother like that. He don't spill the tea. What you doing? What you thinking about doing? What you thinking about doing? Because, you know, make it in a keep making the practical ways you make. I mean, the practical choices you making. Keep going that way because it makes sense. Keep going that way because it makes sense. It's reliable. Like the keyword say.
That's what I call the daddy card.
Yep, like it's reliable. Steady.
He ain't going nowhere.
It represents stability. That's what the king of every card always represents me, like stability in that whatever the card supposed to reign under.
Queen. Slay all day. So there you go, Autumn. I hope you enjoyed your career reading. And that'll be $120. Thank you. Just kidding. Just kidding.
And you said this your sister, Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
She said, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I do, but other people, whether they mean to or not, make me feel like I'm not going to go anywhere, you know?
Yes.
Well, that's because they're assholes.
Oh, girl, I can relate to that. Other people make you feel like you're not going nowhere. Like you make this decision for yourself. Like, yeah, I'm doing this. I want to do that. And there's always somebody to rain on that parade. Trust me. You got to keep pushing though, because some people have expectations of you, but you don't have to live by other people's expectations.
Word.
I found that out this year. You don't have to live by other people's expectations by you. You have to live by your expectations of you.
That's all, period.
Period.
That's all, period. Just do it, Autumn. Whatever it is, just do it. Don't be a girl that poops. Be a bitch that shit.
Be a bitch that shits. Big shits.
Yeah.
Clog the toilet if you got to.
Yeah.
I love metaphors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta come see you. I gotta come to that island one day.
I'm back.
Welcome back, bestie. And yes, you do, Kiki. It'll be amazing. Hey, Grams!
I fucking love Teddy Graham Beach.
I think my vape died.
I think mine did too. I got to the taste that Goatfish was talking about earlier. That
Yeah. Same, and then it's just not giving me anything anymore. So I think I killed it.
Yeah, oh, this is something I remember telling y'all earlier. The Agatha card replicas are coming out in July.
Are they cute as fuck?
Yeah, they look. Remember how they were doing it in the show? The ones they got when they were doing the high priestess and death, they looked just like basically Lilius, or the ones, or maybe the ones that Billy Teen was messing with. But yeah, they're pretty accurate. I was like, oh yeah, these cute cart.
I really want to see some Sailor Moon cards.
Yes, like some official ones, not like I want some official Sailor Moon. Cause come on, seeing Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon on the lovers card would be freaking adorable.
Right? Like, come on.
Or what's the two sailors that were a couple, but they weren't trying to introduce it to
Saturn and Uranus.
Yep. And it's crazy because, as adults...
Or Neptune and Uranus.
I think it was Neptune. It's like, as adults, you go back and watch it, like, yeah, they're a couple. They're girlfriends. But as
I love how the English version, they were like, they're cousins.
And I'm like, they girlfriends.
Boyfriends.
I remember growing up thinking, they were something, like not really thinking it, just knowing, them two sailors got their own thing going on. Like I never considered them cousins or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add because I never watched the show. So I'm just gonna get Teddy Graham.
Fighting evil by moonlight. I want to say that's what got me in astrology.
Yeah.
Not my kind of show.
Understandable.
No, it's not. Jail.
No, it's not jail. Some people couldn't get into like what was another show growing up? I'm sure we all watched.
Have you watched Sailor Moon Crystal?
I think I said a piece of it. I know my best friend has it. She has it on DVD.
Sure haven't.
It's a little more true to the manga. Mm-hmm. And I was, when Anthony was like, yeah, I'll watch Sailor Moon with you because he's a huge anime fan, right? He's like, yeah, I'll watch it if it's your favorite. And, at first he, couldn't get into it or whatever. But, when Phoebe Moon comes in, he basically pulls out a Glock on them out of nowhere. So it was really fun watching Anthony get used to this girly show. And then, all of a sudden, she this tiny little girl appears and pulls out a gun.
Adorable.
He's like, oh my God, she's got a gun.
Yeah. TV was strapped. Stop playing with her.
Yep. Love her. Queen.
Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank because there were so many shows growing up.
Oh, I know, right? We'd be here for days.
Yeah, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Well, that was it. That's so
Any
weird.
other questions?
Yes, y'all. Ask some tarot questions. Ask anything.
Ask away.
Ask about that man that y'all keep ignoring. Ask about the man
who?
you're not
Tell me
ignoring.
that.
Ask about the girl.
Yeah. Because honestly, those are my favorite.
Yeah, ask about the days. I don't care. Ask about them all.
It's almost Pride Month. Tomorrow is Pride Month.
It's June.
Holy shit.
Shit's
It's
out for Pride
June.
Month.
Yes.
Crazy.
I'm an ally. I'm not a part of the community, just an ally.
Ally.
Ally. Funny story.
Ally.
Funny story. When I had the fevers not too long ago, I was having some crazy fever dreams. And I legit remember in my sleep, I can't remember the dream specifically, but I vividly remember somebody saying, Valentina, say ally, Valentina. And in my dream, I said ally, and I woke myself up because I said ally out loud. And it woke Anthony up, and he was like, "Why are you saying ally?" And I said, "I don't know." Then I went back to sleep.
No, y'all just reminded me. Now I gotta make sure I wasn't dreaming. Honey, did you ask me how many swords was in the Iron Throne this morning?
Do what?
Because I was halfway asleep. And I don't know if my husband saw a video. And I watch Game of Thrones. So I don't remember if he asked me in my sleep how many swords were part of the Iron Throne.
Oh, that's trivia.
But I remember him asking me, and I remember giving him an answer. I told him I didn't know. I personally didn't know, but I told him like all the swords are collected over wars and conquers from Aegon growing up. So I was like, babe, there's like thousands of swords. Or I was like, as of right now, there's like thousands of swords.
I want to know. Now I want to know the answer.
I think it's like 1,000 and something. My friend, she's a huge Game of Thrones fan. She told me the number, and
you're right, like 1,000.
1,000 and something. Yep.
Wow.
Game of Thrones was crazy. Game of Thrones until season 8. And it's funny, I discovered Game of Thrones late. I always heard about it, but I watched it late. And she told me way ahead of time. She was like, season 8 is going to make you mad. She was like, you can finish it if you want, just to say you finish it. But she was like, you going to be upset. And
have you started the House of Dragons yet?
Absolutely. I'm waiting for season 3.
I haven't seen yet the newer season, so don't ruin anything.
Man, so you saw the first season. The end. Jace dying and all that. Not Jace, Luke dying.
Yeah.
Whew. Let me tell y'all something. As a mother, she's already lost one baby during the stillborn. She was still trying to move nobly, with honor, with we not gonna make no moves or nothing yet until whatever. You come back and tell me my baby boy, to me, all my kids are my baby, but you come back and tell me my sweetest one out of them all, bring me my brother's head on a silver platter right now.
Right, no kidding.
Like,
hi, Lady Blind Wolf. Hi, Sorceress. We're still taking questions.
Of course. And what's crazy is Aemon is my husband's favorite character, and I'm like, I can't wait till he gets taken out. I know what happened.
I can't wait till I look at that.
I know what happened because my friend, she's like me with Harry Potter, so she told me what happened. She's, as far as the lore of the story of the show, of the story. So I'm waiting. I love Daemon. I know they are. I know it's a hard dynamic because that's her uncle.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you. I know I'm usually in the chats.
Oh my gosh, I got reactions turned on. Slay. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. Thanks for the like.
I can't do it.
Thank you.
It doesn't work. It don't work for me.
Yeah, House of Dragons.
Sometimes it works for me. Sometimes it doesn't. It's weird.
Yeah, mine.
You know, did y'all watch? Yeah, reactions never work for me. Like, I don't know why my camera does that to me. I can be in the brightest of light and it still would just be like, nope.
It'll be like no, or it'll like happen at a random,
At
like for
random
me, happen
times.
randomly. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I'm like,
Supernatural
oh.
was a good show. Did y'all watch Supernatural?
Look how cute.
I haven't finished it.
What? Friend, you'll love it.
It's really hard for me to get through Supernatural. I don't know why, but it is. It is so.
Because it's long and they have filler episodes.
Yeah, it's just I'm still like I literally started to binge it when a girl I used to work with, she said, "Oh yeah, there's an episode completely based off of the car's perspective." And I was like, that sounds so good. I want to watch it.
Yep.
So I watched like seasons and seasons of it, and I never found that episode, and then I gave up.
It's like I think I know which one she's talking about. It's like later on because then they start getting on the witch trend that all the TV shows was getting on, and so that's when they get into the tarot card stuff, and they bring they bring in Crowley's mother, Crowley was the king of hell, and they brought his mama on. They somehow managed to bring his mama back, and she was a fiery redhead witch, and I loved everything about her. She was that mom that shit talk her son.
Maybe I'll have to like.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're the king of hell, and this is how you're spending your time.
And that's another thing is it was so like Abrahamic for me that I was just like, it's kind of hard to swallow for me personally.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got into it. Yeah, I got into it. Eventually, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even.
Because it's just like, bro, angels and demons and devils and all right, y'all got me. Okay, whatever. But when the characters themselves, Sam and Dean, when they started to break this mold, like, nah, we not gonna keep following what the God has written for us and blah blah blah.
Supernatural sorceress.
It was a good show.
I need to hop back. Sorceress asks, I would love a spiritual reading. Are there any important messages from any of my spirit guides that I need to know at this time?
I'm sure.
Still shuffling. Because. Okay. Are you enjoying those graham crackers?
They're not graham crackers, they're Teddy Grahams, you little cultured swine. Get it right.
I feel like...
You know, if I had mini marshmallows and like a Hershey Kiss, I could totally make a s'mores out of Teddy Graham.
Yeah. I feel like,
They're so good.
I feel like graham cracker is an umbrella term, and within all of that, underneath that are all the brands of graham cracker or kinds of graham cracker. So I feel like saying a Teddy graham cracker is still accurate.
I don't think so, because when I think of graham cracker, I think of just like the square thing you snap, like that's a graham cracker.
Well, that is a graham cracker.
That has the sugar and cinnamon on top. That's like a huge. That's like a layer of it. I fuck with those hardcore. And then that's the difference because these are Teddy Grahams. Yeah, they're graham, but they're shaped like little teddy bears.
But so they're still graham, though, is the thing. So they're still graham cracker.
What even is graham? Are we at that point? No, anyways. I'm sorry. Continue.
What was that?
Nothing. I have a card. Do you have a card?
So graham is a type of flour. named after Sylvester Graham.
Neat.
It's similar to conventional whole wheat flour.
But tastier.
Yeah. Yeah. I do have a fart. I don't like it.
Oh. Too bad.
I don't like it, but I have
Too
it.
bad.
I have one.
Excuse me again.
So I have for you, sorceress, 7 of Swords in reversed. I know it's reversed. I've been getting reversals all evening. I'm pretty sure it's the deck that I chose. Maybe she needs a nice cleansing. Maybe she needs a bath. But she is not having it for positivity today. But this card is my take your winnings and get the fuck out card. Only in this instance, it's in reversed. You're getting caught. Everybody sees that you're getting your shit and you're getting the fuck out, and you have to think. This is just an example of like a moment where you have to think on your toes a little bit. So yeah, whatever you've been asking the powers that be or guides or what have you, if you don't get a different answer or a specific answer, reword your question, ask again. You know, it's like ask again later. It's making you think on your toes. It's like, okay, I get it. I'll do that. You know, it's just kind of one of those situations. And I really wish that I could sit here and tell you that, you know, you should always get a yes or a no or a maybe so. But unfortunately, that's not how we're built. And it's just not going to happen for us because we're bitches that shit, not girls that poop. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. I virtually have no idea what you just said.
I'm going to be honest with you. Same.
Anywho, I pulled the Visionary. Now. Hit me, baby, one more time. Anyways, no, this is from the.
I was going to say, she's not in pigtails.
What album's that from? Anyways. Overprotected. The Visionary knows that the world is hers for the taking and that she's brave enough to stand up for herself and take a chance on the unknown. Channel your inner visionary when you too need time, space, joy, and love. It's telling you need some alone time, sweetheart. Take a step back, plan things. That way you can just go for it. How about them apples? I'm done.
I don't know about those apples, but I like apples.
I like grapes.
I like grapes too.
I like turtles.
You eat turtles.
I like turtles.
Oh my gosh, you eat turtles? Ew! Do you really?
I ate a turtle once. I had turtle soup. It was kind of gross.
It was gross. You didn't like it, for real?
No, because it had a fishy texture. It had a fishy flavor because it was like, I didn't like it. Same thing with frog.
What happened?
That was rude.
It was rude.
That was pretty fucking rude.
That was pretty fucking rude. You know what that brings to mind thinking about you eating turtles?
Well,
you did for the sweet.
no. Not Gene Wilder. That was fucked up. Him making him sing that song while he makes the stew for him to get it to. No. That's fucked up. I'm gonna eat you, but I'm gonna make you sing a song while I prepare your stew that you're gonna hop into. No, ma'am.
And dance. You had to dance
and
around
dance.
the pot, the cauldron. And dance.
You get it then. It's from an Alice in Wonderland movie, Anthony.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder plays a turtle, and he makes what is it, a buzzard or some kind of bird that makes him sing a song before. It's a griffin. It makes him sing a song before he eats him. It's fucked up.
It's amazing.
It's from the book, isn't it?
Now that Kiki's back, I gotta go break my seal. Yeah.
I got one of the gremlins in my arm. One of my gremlins.
Anthony, I'll send you a link here. Watch that.
He went to break his seal. Well, Blue did.
Excuse me.
Mommy dropped her phone today.
Excuse me again.
You're fine. Look, you and the baby. The baby got the hiccups. You outside? You see the outside. You see the trees. You see the stars. Wait. Well, those are stars. That's an airplane.
Ooh. Kiki, did you read for Sorceress?
I have their card right in the hand.
Yeah, I remember.
Give me 2 seconds. I got it.
I purposefully lift my camera up because I have candles going. So if my house caught on fire, I was gonna make sure that you guys watched it go up.
That's so thoughtful. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. I knew you'd enjoy that.
I don't care what they say. You're not selfish.
I'm not. Who says that?
By they, I mean me. I say that.
I hope you do, bitch.
Ooh.
You say that?
I picked it.
Yeah.
Did everyone else read theirs?
Yeah,
already?
we read ours.
Alright, I have the devil in reverse.
Ooh.
Yes. It you know, the devil stands for you this card is you're only limited by what you believe is possible. And the keywords for this card is release from bondage. Oh my God, these words. Freedom, choices, no self-imposed, and limitations and respite. And again, it's a devil card in reverse. So break free from them chains. Break free from them chains. Live your life. Break free from the mold. That's what I got.
Mark,
what the card says, you're only limited by what you're only limited by what you think is possible. So only you are creating your limitations. Break free from that mold. Get yourself out that box.
He said, "Why are you putting yourself in a box?"
Yeah. Well, get. Why are you trying to fit into a square when you're a triangle? Look, you know you claustrophobic. Why are you trying to fit in the square slot when you're a triangle?
Word.
What?
You know, square your triangle. You're cool. Why are you trying to fit that square spot?
Oh, look, it's the triangle one. Where does this one go? The square hole.
The square hole.
What about the semicircle? Where does this one go? That's right. The square hole.
Oh.
Here's the bridge shape. Where do you think
I love the way
goes?
babies smell.
Sorcerer says, yes, Key. That really resonates with me, especially at this current moment in time with my life.
I'm glad it do, friend. I'm glad it does. Look, I'm taking notes from these own cards being pulled because I'm not seeing certain ones for no reason myself.
Sorceress asked another question. I would also like a financial reading. Oh no. What can I expect with my financial situation?
I'm never going to financially recover.
I'm glad you asking the cards and not me.
That's literally what I was thinking. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Oh, goodness.
Cool, I got it tied. Alright. I got my hand tied.
Why?
Because I'm going to draw on it.
Did you draw a card?
I'm going to.
Okay.
On my hand. My stupid hand.
My pill kicked in already, which is kind of crazy because I just took it when Mark peed.
Let's go.
Was that? Well, I guess that was probably about 30 minutes ago, right?
I don't know.
Where are we? What is time? You know?
Time is an herb in a garden, Nathan.
That I used to pronounce the H in.
Time? Oh my god, I wish it was time.
Yes. And my mother goes, what are you saying? My mother and my sister goes, what are you saying? And I'm like, thyme. And my sister, she cooks. So she just busted out laughing and she's like, it's time.
Oh, I love that. Thyme.
Like, I used to be like, yeah, I need some thyme.
Listen, I right here, right now.
I made a penis.
Oh my god, you did. It's so good, too.
He's a free thinker.
What's the word that you use when you want to start something at a meeting?
A cult.
No.
Other thing.
I know that we do this, but you're motion. I motion that from here on out, we three bitches turn it into thyme because that's just how it should be.
Yep, I'm about to say, whenever we're talking to each other, we can go thyme.
Well, I mean, I think that, like, even if a complete stranger is shopping for time and they say, I just need time, and you're like, I'm sorry, what are you looking for? Time. And then you're like, I don't understand. You can't buy time.
You can't buy time, but I got some time.
And then when they're like, no, I need time. And then you're, oh, you mean time. And then when they look at you like you're crazy, you have to gaslight them. I dick you.
I penis you.
It's cute.
They look like the little penis from Big Mouth. I love that show.
Real mature Mark.
If you want to mature, go watch someone else.
Please. We are the last 3 people, and that's even speaking for me with my grown ass and 5 kids. We are the last 3 people.
They said, you're in the wrong place.
You're in the wrong place. I still try to beat my kids to the TV so I can watch my cartoons.
Secret penis. Secret penis.
Secret penis. Well, this is interesting. I pulled a card, and guess what? It's not reversed.
Wow.
Yes.
Not reversed.
Because I was starting to think your whole deck was reversed.
Still sassy in my opinion. But it's not reversed. So I pulled 9 of Pentacles. And then, because I'm a ditz, I was like, what's that mean for financials? So I looked at my book, and it says quality time alone. So, like,
time.
Literally what Mark's last card for your last reading said. You need alone time. That's what my card is saying. So I feel like it's being sassy. Well, I guess it could be taken either way. It could be taken as like what I first thought, which is like your money saying we need alone time. Like, don't spend me. We need alone time. Like, don't. And just being sassy about it. Or it could be saying you should spend more money on alone time.
Ooh.
Butthole, you'll thank me later.
So, like, there's that too, I guess. But hey, the only upright card that I've gotten.
Spend some money on some self-care is what it sounds like.
I pulled the boho babe. Life, find contentment in the everyday and discover the magic in being yourself. And here's the thing.
I'm getting they should be by themselves again.
Here's the thing. If you have a job and you want something, right, within reason, because if you have a job, it's just money. At the end of the day, you'll make more. Do it reasonably. Don't go cray-cray. You know what I mean? If you want it...
Oh, go ahead, friend.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I knew it was coming. You had to... What they say on post, quit your thirst, clear your throat.
Yeah.
I got the world. Everything you have worked for is coming together. The keywords for the card, for the world card, is accomplishment, success, completion, perfection, recognition, mastery. So with this being a financial, and it seems like all your other cards, especially like the one blue pulled, you know, we spoke about like not self-care, but like being by yourself, and you have brought up yep, and you brought up I said that seems like some self-care. So maybe you should go get some self-care, get yourself in order. And then with Mark Card saying, it's also saying, which I feel like is the same thing, spend some time by yourself, and baby, everything will come together, because everything you work for in that self-care time, and go ahead and spending that $100 on shit, who knows, that DVD or that movie, or your hair, or them new tarot cards, or whatever, or that herb set, go ahead and do that.
Word.
Because everything you're working for is coming together slowly but surely. Everything you're working for financially.
And the world right now fucking sucks, and you need that little bit of happiness to get you through. Everybody does.
Yep. Just something small. It could be anything.
Not us enabling. Do it.
If it brings you joy, there's nothing wrong in it.
Who's stopping you?
Besides the law.
Right?
You're stopping yourself. Stop it.
And
Stop stopping yourself. And the law.
You sabotaging yourself? Do you do a lot of self-sabotage?
Oh.
Oh, I love you.
My fellow ebony sister.
But yeah, friend, I think me and Sorceress are friends on Instagram too. But
oh my gosh, Kiki, I just saw your message in the thing. Sorry.
But mind you, I did pull a card already, but I got the baby. He in my lap. I'm rocking him right now as we sleep. That's why y'all don't hear him. He's outside enjoying this night air, looking around.
Aww.
Yes, babies are precious. This is just my last one though. I'm really fertile. I'm really fertile. It's
Professor
scary.
said, I'm definitely trying to deep dive into doing things that bring me joy and happiness, especially in the chaotic times.
Yes.
Word.
Yes. Like anything. The smallest thing. A show that's 40 minutes. If that brings you joy, friend, prepare yourself every time for when that show comes on. Get your popcorn, get your snacks, D&D on your phone, get your blanket. Even if it's a show you done seen 1,000 times. Ain't nothing better than a show you've seen 1,000 times.
Right? Literally scientifically proven too, like that helps people with anxiety, I guess.
Yep, it does.
Like,
That's why.
word.
That's probably why I've watched Charmed 1,000 times. Probably why I watched Supernatural 1,000 times.
Oh,
You
you want to know something that like drives me crazy that maybe you'll be able to like sympathize with? So I have DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
So because I watched the DVDs and I watched the original showings for so long, now they don't have the copyright for a lot of the music that played in the original show in the stream versions. So like it drives me crazy to like, I can't, like, my brain when I want to watch Charmed, I literally have to go get the disc set, because if I sit and I try, yes, girl, if I sit and I try and listen to the Hulu or Netflix version or whatever, and the wrong songs, like these random ass songs, are in place of the actual like songs that were in the show, it drives me crazy.
Because I know probably the song they probably only have copyrights to would be the theme song. So yeah, but I never noticed that.
Oh, girl, it drives me crazy.
And you know, Charmed went through an era where they were just, especially when they got P3, that they were just playing, you know, bands.
Well, and that's what's weird too, is like the P3 songs, well, some of them. So if anybody's actually performing in P3, they kept that song.
But if it was
if it's like in the background, like the episode where Dishwalla is in it, I think is the only episode where Dishwalla is actually in the background playing, because they just happen to be in that episode. But anyway, yeah, it's insane. It's crazy. But it drives me nuts.
Now I'm gonna go back and be like, that's not the song, because now you pointed it out. I get so hyped up and just seeing it again, like just watching it again and just feeling those feelings I felt, you know, especially shout out to Shannon Dovery. Like, Prue was my favorite character before any of the Shannon stuff. So I love going back and just seeing Prue in her prime, like being the big sister. And man, now the scene just hits harder because she's dead for real.
My favorite episode, I think, of Charmed is whenever they go to the future and Prue's blonde.
Yes, that long 360 bust down.
Oh yeah. Middle, almost to her butt crack blonde hair. Oh.
Prue said, Prue was like, I'm the rich auntie. What y'all want? Here, girls. Here's a couple dollars.
That's such a Capricorn episode. Like, if I were gonna pick an episode to represent a Capricorn, or Prue representing a Capricorn, that one.
Yep. And
that or the Miss Hellfire episode when she pretends to be that. One of those two will be fine. Thank you. I won't take any more questions on the subject. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. I want to say one of my favorite jumps is when they went back in time and met their ancestors, because the house was haunted or something, and they went back in time and met their ancestors of them, but it was them in a different life.
The Halloween. That was a Halloween episode too. I think
it is a Halloween episode.
Yeah. That's a
good one. I got a lot of top 5 episodes. One of my favorite ones is when the girls had turned evil for a little bit, and Phoebe beat the snot out of Cole because she won't Balthazar. Like, no, I don't want Cole. Bring me my man.
That's a good one too. Where they shatter Leo.
Whew.
That's fun. So fun.
Yes, and they shattered Leo. Yeah, that was the episode. Piper was so hurt. Oh, when here's a fun joke. I know this is everybody's probably little giggle. When they just found out that Chris was from the future, and Piper and Leo had came back from that realm, and they was like, yeah, Piper, you pregnant. Like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yes, you is. Chris, your son.
Yes. Oh, I made it so awkward for them too to have him there for the rest of the.
Cause how y'all know now? Y'all know what I did with my ex-husband when I supposed to have been doing. That's my ex-husband. That's my business.
Oh, jeez. All right, y'all. Well, we have been live for almost 2 hours now, so
yes.
I'm gonna pull the plug. But if anybody has any announcements, or if you guys want to talk about what you have going on in your lives, or any projects, or anything,
I ain't got shit going on now. There.
I don't. Y'all know I barely have time to do anything. I'm writing a little short thing of novels, little short thing of stories called Blood and Honey.
Ooh.
Yes, it is about a vampire from Harlem who meets a witchy woman from Virginia. And when they first try to be together, of course, there's trials and tribulations, and they don't work. So some years go by, and they try again, and they create a bloodline, and then their bloodline create a bloodline, and then the story is mainly about like their great grandchildren. But you got to get a background on how the family began.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm in the process of doing that. Y'all know I sell the oils. I gotta get a website. Yeah, I gotta get a website oil up for that because I have so many people like inboxing me, and I know it's iffy. Just going ahead and sending somebody Cash App money and then expecting your product. So I let people know, like, y'all don't have to order right now. Tell me what you want to order. So when I have the website up and I start making some more oils, y'all stuff will be extra. Yep. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was dying, but I lived.
But yeah, other than that, y'all, I don't have nothing going on. I'm a mama of 5 demons.
I know, it's hard. I'm like over here with my dog. I know, being a mom is so hard.
No, seriously.
Oh gosh. Yeah, my sister, Autumn, who was asking questions earlier, she's got 2 boys and she like tells me
she's
things
she's the boys' mom.
Yes.
Okay.
She tells me shit they do and I'm like, I can't, no.
And it's boys. The boys are disgusting.
Else, it is your son.
Bro, my sister hit me with that all the time. She'd be like, she has boys too. So we'll just call each other and exchange nasty boy stories.
And cry together.
All the time. My nephew is just like me. So she'll call me. He's a Sagittarius. So she'll call me and she'll be like, please talk to him before I throw him under a literal bus. And he's not a morning person like his auntie. So, I know how to talk to him. I'll be like, hey, would you like for people to not talk to you like it's a demand? He's like, yes, I don't like being told what to do. I'm like, I know, baby. I know. We don't like being told what to do. We like to make our own decisions. So I was like, I'll talk to your mom. So my sister would get back on the phone like, I'm the fucking parent. Like,
it's funny because Autumn has her youngest is like a lot like she was. So she was even telling Mark and I earlier today, she's like, I hate it because it's the same shit that I would do. So like,
yes, all the time. So it's just like, I would call my mom and start complaining, and my mom would just laugh and laugh. She'd be like, yeah, how does it feel? I'm like, it's not a good feeling because at the same time, you want to laugh at them and then be like, why would you do this dumb stuff? Like, do you know half the things you do can get the CPS called on me? Like, do y'all not understand? If y'all trying to sit in here and mix these chemicals, we could go to jail.
Something could explode.
Like, hello, y'all are trying to create bombs?
Be a normal kid. Go in the bathroom and mix shampoos and conditioners and soap like a normal kid.
Like a normal kid. Why do we gotta get to the chemicals?
I was mixing soap with cleaners all the time as a kid. Those were my potions. We've already discussed how cringe I could be.
I actually
All right, y'all. We're gonna end the live. You all have a good night.
Good night, y'all.
Bye,
Y'all
everyone.
night. Later.
Bye.
Bye.